Welcome back to Daily Flash. I'm Riesa, Pascal. Now, unless you've been living under a rock the last couple of years, we've all experienced a lot of stress and anxiety lately. But you may want to take up coloring if that is you. You know, it sounds like child's play, but adults of all ages are actually turning to this leisure activity to help them cope with symptoms of stress and anxiety. With us now is author, educator, and speaker Amy Keed, who recently released her new book, Color is My Therapy. Amy, welcome to the show. I am really excited to talk about this. My co-host Mitch actually does coloring, but I have not done it. So I want to know about color therapy. Why did you choose to write this book?
Thanks so much for having me. Yes, as you said, coloring can provide so much relief for anxiety or depression. Our brain is actually our ventral occipital lobe is responsible for color receptors, and it's so important for us to tune into coloring and colors in general to help ease stress. It helps us. It connects to our neurological pathways too, and it's amazing how coloring just relieves stress. And I have patients, chemo patients, that take up coloring to help them deal with their
Wow.
services and treatments and things like that to help distract them and put them on a mental healthier pathway. So coloring is really important, and it relieves so much stress that we need in our daily lives.
Nice. And then that led you to write My Color Therapy. Who is the targeted audience of your book? You mentioned you have cancer patients. Is it those kinds of people, or is this for everyone?
It is for everyone of all ages. And if you haven't gotten into coloring, I highly encourage doing that now. It's amazing how focused you can become when you take up coloring, and it really helps you alleviate your daily lives. It distracts your brain from negative thoughts. I think it's such a healthy habit to do. I know a lot of mental illnesses, when you go see doctors, they prescribe you medication. This is more like a holistic approach for your daily management of stress and anxiety, depression. Even helps ADHD. If you have that, it really hones in on your focus. So I think it's great.
What about those watching right now who maybe think, I'm not a creative person, like I don't know how to make this pretty artwork that I'm seeing on the cover of these books? What would you say to that person that doesn't think this applies to them?
Perfection does not exist in coloring. You can color outside the line, you can use whatever colors you need. It doesn't have to be perfect. It really just helps you with your own creative flow. And your mind is so receptive to that that it will actually just come out and flow. And you'll be amazed how much creativity you can come out of that.
Nice.
So there's no perfection.
I like that. No perfection. Let's talk the benefits of this book for those who are dealing with stress, anxiety, mental illness, as we mentioned earlier. There are actually tangible benefits, you were saying.
Absolutely. Our brain that receives color and artwork, it actually hones in on that focus, and it creates this relief in your body through your neurological pathways. And your ventral occipital nerve, your lobe, is actually responsible in receiving those colors and artwork. So when you're coloring, you can immediately feel that release of stress and anxiety. And the more you do it, you'll increase focus, and that would actually help with your daily life. So if you suffer ADHD, if you want to find ways without medication to focus in, I think coloring should be a holistic approach for you.
Nice. I love those benefits. It sounds like something I would like to take up. Where can myself and our viewers learn a little more about My Color Therapy?
My website, amykeednevada.com, and books are available nationwide. You can get it at Barnes and Nobles as well. Just check your local bookstore and pick up a copy. And if you go on amykeednevada.com and purchase a book, you will get one for free as well to share.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much. That's fascinating.